Hi everybody, this is Black Rhino Ranger. On this day, 11 years ago, 111 I meant. Sorry, 11's ever since SpongeBob I keep thinking 11 something is 100 and something, and 10 something is like 11 something. Dang it, SpongeBob, stop making me say 11 or 11. Anyways, 111 years ago, that's what I meant, a tragedy happened. A boat known as the RMS Titanic was about to have its maiden voyage from England all the way to New York City. But then a tragedy happened. The boat was hit by an iceberg. Though it was not a directional head-on conclusion, it was scraping on the starboard side, and the ship slowly began to sink. And only about 30% of the population on the boat survived. But for this occasion, we're going to have characters be on that boat like it didn't happen. And before you ask, yes, I already got a captain. Gil Grunt, he's on the cruise. And so what I got right over here are some tasks on how to properly, how do I say this? All you gotta do is request me to draw any character doing these tasks while on the boat. And one example is to reenact some scenes from the 1997 James Cameron classic, and just doing some random stuff. So, and in case you're wondering what PAX is, it means people, like one person, two people, three persons, or something like that. Alright, so since around 2,200 people were on board, but for this occasion we can only include just about 20 or more. I don't think we have enough time to include 1,000, so let's see, who wants to be the king of the world? And before you ask, fellas, the king of the world and the flying scene are completely different, and there's only like one nozzle on this, so in order for this to work, the flying scene will either have to be over here or on the nozzle or on the funnel, on one of the funnels. So what's it gonna be? I'm king of the world. Let's see. So many. Okay, let's see. Let me just, oops. And if you have nothing to request, all you gotta do is just ask me any question, and I'll try my dang hardest to answer them, if I can. If I'm unable to answer them, I'll just probably joke about it. Who knows? And also, fellas, unlike my previous live streams where I have the characters do basically whatever, I have the characters drawn, but later I would color them off screen. And also, by the way, sorry about that. Let me just expand that a bit. That way you can properly see it. Sorry. There. I'm actually going to color them all in. Now, let me just I forget, what was Swirl's coloring like again? Okay, I remember now. Oh, come on! Yeah, just like what Sweetie Belle said in My Little Pony Friendship is Magic when the Cutie Mark Crusaders try to enforcingly ship Big Mac and Cheerilee. Anyways, okay, that's the flying scene done. Where are the tasks again? There they are. Oops, that was not right. Oops. Now here's another iconic scene, hanging at the edge of the boat. And in case you're wondering what that is, it's the scene where whoops, that let me just do a little something else. Let me trying to expand it a bit. There, like this. You see the UK flag going? Now this requires two people. Who's hanging for dear life and who's trying to rescue them? Who's Carol Casagrande? You mean Carlota? You mean Carl Casagrande? Astro Brain Robot Mode C. Okay, hanging on the edge, I see. Dang it, it's happened again. Yank. Now, if there is let's see, now who's Penfold? I forgot, who's Penfold? Let's see, Pinky Dinky. Dude, there are a lot of characters named Pinky. Pinky Dinky Doo. That sounds like a combination of Pinkie Pie and Scooby-Doo. Or Pinky from Pinky and the Brain with Scooby-Doo. Or, I wonder, has anybody done a parody of Pinky Dinky Doo? Oh, where are you? I don't know. It sounds quite good for a parody. I'm just saying. Anyways, what was I again? Painful from Dangerous. Okay. Let me just It's kind of weird that some people would okay, well, never mind. I shouldn't question it. Sometimes I do question though, but it shouldn't really. It's really supposed to be none of my business. But some people can get a little picky at whatever they're working with. And some people question, but others say just do it. It's just business. But oops. Oops. Hey, he's not wearing sunglasses. It'd be too dark. Especially since this takes place in... Some of these may not be the final color because I have colored them differently before, but if I didn't get them the right color tones the last time, I'll look back and try it again. Just saying. Yeah, what was it again? Let me just see. What was it again? Let's see. What was it again? Carol. Wait. Again. Who is Carol? You mean Carl, right? Seriously, who the heck is Carol? I know there's Carl, but it's let's see. Sorry, I'm just yeah, okay. I remember now. Hang on, Carl. And don't worry, I can. Oops, that wasn't right. That was not right. Sorry, that was not right. Hang in there, buddy. Ooh. There we go. We have Carl Casagrande and Penfold from Danger Mouse just hanging for dear life. Hang in there. Wait until this live stream is over, and then we'll all be saved. I think. That's taken. Now who's spitting on a side? Like a spitting cobra or a llama. There's bound to be some people who would do that. Like you got yourself a bit of an attitude. Just me? Oh, it's all right. Oh, wrong. Sorry. Wait, just a quick moment. I just need to just to temporarily use a different color line to help see better in these black outlines of the boat. It's only temporarily, I swear. There we go, we got Harvey Beaks spitting on the boat. Just like the Leonardo DiCaprio character. Was it Leonardo DiCaprio? Yeah, probably. I'll need to look that up. That's taken care of. And now for the flying scene, where where the Kate Winslet and the Leonardo DiCaprio character act like they're flying. I technically have done this before. In case I think it was about nearly 2 years ago. I did a little drawing on Luz and Amity doing that. So can I ask for somebody else instead of Luz and Amity? Sorry, I already done Luz and Amity doing the flying scene before. And can I ask for somebody else, please? Yeah, that'll do better. Here's a... Wait, how did I draw, this... Just a quick moment, just, when, sorry, when it's been a while since you've done a live stream, or if it's been a while since you've drawn a character, you sometimes forget how you drew them in the first place. Sometimes I have to remind myself how I drew them like before. And just a little for comedic effect. um, And no, sorry, this sounds a little bit awkward, but let me just shorten it a little bit. You're probably wondering why is his arm so long. It's cartoony logic, and besides, I'm having a little trouble with them going a little close. So let's say, running ins is a bit. And never mind the tickling part. I think you kind of know what's what's happening. And no. Nope, that's not the right. That's not right. It's more like it. There we go, fellas. We have Lincoln and Ronnie Yen doing their doing the flying scene, and poor Lincoln, he's a little tickled, let's say. Oh, I kinda no mind. Smoke this in. Let's see. Oops, that wasn't right. Okay, I think that's done with the reenactment scenes. Let's just have them characters do something else. Let's see, what should we do? Eating and drinking while chatting. I'm sure two gentlemen or ladies like doing this kind of thing on the boat, like just chatting and while having something to nibble on while chatting. They can be standing up or sitting down, but it's better that I have them standing up. It's let's see. Let's see. Apricot. That's a new one. Yeah, apparently just like Gromit, this hedgehog has no mouth. Okay. Is it a boy or a girl? Apricot. I mean, I know Yabba is a girl. Even though I never would have guessed. I had to keep constantly being reminded every once in a while. But is Apricot a guy or a girl? Also, the character. Also, if a character is a kid character, they might have to. They are not able to take any adult drinks. Let's say it has to be something like soda or sarsaparilla, not champagne. Oops, there's something sticking out. Pardon me. And hurry. Have a nice piece of cheese, eh, Gromit? Okay, so they're chatting and they're eating and drinking. Now that's a nice something. Now, where was we? Okay, who's not exactly enjoying the ride? Who's a little seasick? Now, granted, I'm not sure if I can draw any vomit, but I can, however, try and have a character looking like he is, or he or she is sick, or they are sick. So, who's sick? Okay, this one's a bit of a challenge, but it's something I do want to try and do. Yeah, again, have to do a little this. Actually, let me just draw, maybe just have him like that. That way I can do this. Because his, in some Transformers incarnations, some of the Transformers have pupils, white pupils, let's say. Other times they don't. I mean, Transformers Animated is like an example of this. He's about to blow a gasket, as they say. Now, what was I on Transformers Animated? Oh yeah, some Transformers in Transformers Animated they have pupils, others they don't. The ones who do are usually the Autobots. Like now the Decepticons, most of them are the ones who seem to lack the pupils. Megatron, Starscream, Lugnuts, Black Arachnia, Lockdown. Some of the few examples that do are Blitzwing when he's in his icy form, the one where he's super calm. But when he's crazy or he's hot-headed, that he doesn't have pupils. I think the Constructicons also, they got pupils. And some of the few Autobots that don't have pupils are usually the ninja ones, like Yokitron, the George Takei character, Warpath, and I don't know anybody else, but there's got to be a few others. Of course, can't forget the fact that he... Uh-oh, what happened? Okay, let me just Yes, hi. Sorry, I'm just thinking about the fact that the voice of Astro Train passed away 2 years ago. Well, almost 2 years ago. So, I think it was a 1.5, actually. Wait, just a moment. I just want to do a little alteration on his face. Oops, that's not right. There we go, fellas. Now we can tell that he's getting a little bit seasick. Yeah. Well, he may be a triple changer, but he's not. It's only for land or in space. It's either on a train track or in space, not necessarily at sea. You could have been like Broadside and have a boat as your second form. There we go, fellas. We have Astro Train, not exactly looking his tip-top shape. I think I'm gonna blow a hair gasket. Let's see. Can we do say relaxing on the... Hey, which Gus? There are tons of characters named Gus. There's Gus from from Cinderella. There's a mule named Gus. I think there was a car named Gus. And there's a Gus character from Robot Boy. And there's, of course, Gus Porter from the Owl House. And who's Tiff? And let's see. Wait, what was I again? I forgot. What was I doing again? Oh, relaxing on the bench. I think I know a perfectly good character who would relax on the bench. Yeah, the last time I remember a robot like him vacationing, it was there were some things he tried to do that was kind of illegal. For example, he tried to he actually there was an episode of Buzz Lightyear Star Command when he tried to gamble. But he's like, he was forbidden because robots are not allowed. Now, of course, being a robot, there's only one type of thing he drinks. Yeah, I am aware that the guys who made Pixar for some reason is really not fond of the Buzz Lightyear cartoon. They said it wasn't exactly what they had in mind for a Buzz Lightyear universe. But yet, a lot of people really do like it and consider that one. Yes, that's exactly how I imagine a Lightyear spin-off would be like. But folks at Pixar believed Lightyear, the 2022 one, is more superior, saying that yes, this is exactly how we imagine Buzz Lightyear's official mission is. According to them, it says this is something Andy would watch when he was kid. But a lot of people are like, nah, that's not it. That's not really. There are plenty of things that some people agree really like, but the creators, on the other hand, do not. And there's an episode of South Park where they parody Warcraft. Lots of people really like that episode. The Nostalgia Critic puts it as one of his top 10 favorite South Park episodes. Top 11, I meant. But Hertrey Parker really didn't like it, and actually he wanted it to be rarely rerun, let's say. And of course, people really love Buzz Lightyear Star Command, saying this is exactly how I imagine a Buzz Lightyear spin-off would be like. But the creators, especially Don Lasseter, say, no, this is not what we wanted for Buzz Lightyear. We wanted it a bit more edgier and a bit more deeper than that. thus we were given Lightyear. And people say, yeah, no, we prefer Buzz Lightyear. In fact, there's an episode of Ed, Edd and Eddy that not a lot of people love, except for the creator, Danny Antonucci, for Ed, Edd and Eddy. He actually considers If It Smells Like a Ned as one of his most favorites, but not a lot of everybody else does. Let's see, what we have. Okay, so XR is completed, and I just got a malfunction on my pad. Let me just do a little bit of a restart. I'll get back to it in just a quick moment. There, it's fixed. Now, who's doing some binoculars? You know, like he's bird watching or trying to look out for some dolphins. I think for this occasion I'll have him sitting between one of the funnels. So let's see, who's got the binoculars? Who's got the binoculars? Okay, that one. Okay, I'll do this one if you insist. Just doing a little highlighting in case I can't see. Now, I wonder what that little swirly symbol is for. Secretly of the air element, or is that an ammonite? Okay, that was not a serious question. Nope, that's not right. There we go. We have Pinky Dinky Doo with binoculars. Now she's trying to see if we can find any birds or other things. Okay, who's dancing together? I'm not sure if I can do the tango or just have them whatever music was in the 1910s. I'm a scared man. Okay, let's see. We have all right. Maybe one day I should do a robotic themed live stream or a request challenge. Just trying to get a better look at Brand from. You know, Sheldon's hero persona never got to reveal himself to Jenny. Oh, I remember that. But though I do need to rewatch that episode. I mean, the one I actually remember her more was I think I lost my train of thought. The one where Sheldon was like a 007 agent. Let me see, what was that? Something. Maybe it was I don't know. Maybe I'm not very. See, fellas, do you prefer her with Brad or Sheldon or K9, the robot who tried, or that guy who who has a bit of a fear of technology. I mean, there was an episode where Jenny dates a guy who actually is afraid of technology. Yeah, I forgot who he was, but I need to watch more episodes first. It is a shame that My Life as a Teenage Robot did end on a cliffhanger, but I'm not sure if it can ever be brought back. I mean, the voice actress for was it Vexus, the main villain robot, Eartha Kitt? She passed away in 2008. It's going to be difficult to find a replacement for her. She's the same woman who played Yzma from The Emperor's New Groove. It is a shame that she passed on Christmas Day in 2008. But she is known for having a cat-like type of voice. Hence why she got to be the third actress to play. She was the third actress to play a Catwoman in the Adam West Batman show. Some people prefer Julie Newmar back then, but of course there are the modern ones. They would probably prefer. Was it Michelle Pfeiffer? I can't remember. Oops, that was wrong, right? Having to color the entire boat like that, the boat itself is an iceberg. There we go. We have XJ9, also known as Jenny Waitman, dancing with Brad. It takes care of dancing. Okay, this one is a little bit tricky, but since we still have plenty of time, let's see if we can. Let's see if people will be playing a bit of music. So there are four types of instruments. Based on what I've seen in the Titanic and based on the time period it was in, which is 1912, back then they were playing a violin, an Irish drum, which is portable, an accordion, and a bazooka. Is bazooki or bazooka? I don't know. This Irish guitar, let's say, like a sitar or something. I don't know. But it's like a guitar-like instrument. So who's playing it? Let's see. Of course. Looking up Funny enough, his voice actor, there was a comedy video where he actually does sing about being on the being on the the ship's breaking apart. Anyway, I just realized something. I forgot something. Yeah, that's not. No wonder why I didn't put. I forgot to lock the boat from editing. That way, we don't have to suffer the any scratches. Anyways, what was I? We need Celine Dion. There is a cartoon version of Celine Dion in South Park, and she was dating Ugly Bob, and she's like, "You told me my name was Handsome Bob. Look at him, Celine Dion." Uncovers, "Ah, behold his horrible face." Oh my god, he's seriously ugly, and I just been doing and with his child. I'm going to have a freak baby. I'm trying my dang hardest to make sure I don't sound too explicit or anything like that because I'm trying to maintain guidelines, but still it's remember back in April Fools when I got you with this guy who was the most horrible thing in existence. I got you good, didn't I? And let's see, who okay, we got the accordion, but who's playing the violin, who's playing the Irish drum, and who's playing the Irish guitar? Indiana Jones, scars of it. Just a quick moment, Actually, I'll do this instead. Normally, in my universe, it's Rhino who would like this type of instrument because he don't like he don't like extreme music because he says it makes him too excited, too angry. He needs something to calm him down more. And remember when Eddie said violins are for sissies? Well, according to Stormhawks and according to the Owl House, a violin can be used as a weapon. And don't worry, fellas, this ain't the part where... This is not the part when they're like, well, there's nothing else to do. Let's play until the boat sinks us. Gentlemen, it has been a privilege playing with you tonight. And I realize that scene was also referenced in something like The Simpsons movie, where Green Day, he was playing after a concert playing. They talk about the environment, and then this caused people an uproar, and they're like, the pollution from the lake is sinking us. Gentlemen, it's been an honor playing with you all. And then they play the violins. Right, the Simpsons movie has a lot of pop cultural references. It's like Spider Pig and Harry Plopper, and I'm trying to think what else. My favorite gag in another of my favorite gag in the Simpsons movie is when Homer tells the dogs to go run, 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 jump, jump, land, land, rest, rest. That always gets a good laugh out of me. And in the end, the dogs left Homer. Anyways. Ed playing an Irish drum. I don't know. I mean, he did try playing a violin and didn't go too smoothly, but then again, he is a bit of an expert on the flute, and I just realized that Ed plays a lot of instruments. Hence, plays a violin in Pain in the Ed, badly. He plays a harmonica in Boys Will Be Eds. Actually, it was a comb. He plays a trumpet, or was it a tuba? He was playing a tuba in Smile for the Ed, and he was playing a flute in Who's Minding the Ed. Ed plays a lot of instruments, more so than all the other members of the cul-de-sac. Not necessarily a natural talent, but he at least plays a lot of instruments. What are the others played? Eddie says he would be playing a kazoo, and Double D has a history being interested in some other instruments. Oh, Eddie also played the triangle in Smile for Your Ed. Kevin was playing the drums. I remember he was playing the accordion in Key to Your Ed. And that little bottle thing in Wish You Were Ed, when you're playing That's My Horse. Oops. I think that's about it, fellas. That's the end of... Oops. that could be embarrassing. There we go, fellas. We have rollerball and cheese sandwich. Playing the violin. Playing two instruments so far. We need just just 2 more, and then we got ourselves a band. So, who else? I'm getting. Excuse me, I need to shrink these characters a bit. They're getting a little too big for Gilgrunt's size. And I'll just place them over here, and yeah, that should just about do it. And oops. Hey, what happened? Oh, there it is. Now, who plays the Irish drums and that Irish guitar? Let's see. Ah. So what is the no, too light. So this is what the yeah, we have the Eds over here. When he's oops, I forgot I think I also remember that Double D also plays a lot of instruments as well. He plays he plays a steel guitar. He did play a bit of drums, like the 2 percussion-like instruments in Boys Will Be Ed. And even though he's not very fond of the instrument of the steel drum, he's like, you know how much I detest this instrument. Come on, you're setting the mood, Double D. The music, the plan, the lump. 1, 2, 3, 4, sticky note right on the floor. Sticky note beneath the pout. All right, just one more, fellas. The Irish guitar. Um, what's it called again? Let me have a look. What was it called again? That's it. That's what it's called. Now to let's see. What was the? Let's see. Who's Magby? Who is Magby? What was it again? Ah. It's a shame that the character is either retired or he is or just is reduced to just non-speaking cameos. I haven't seen a lot of the recent Simpsons, but I remember when they had to cut off the character because of that documentary, The Problem with Apu, appeared. I mean, I had a bit of a grand time playing as him in The Simpsons Road Rage and Hit and Run. And people have been demanding a remake to The Simpsons Hit and Run, but I don't know. With the fact that Apu has been a subject to controversy nowadays, I don't know, actually. Now, you are talking to a guy who does live in Malaysia, and one gigant, and aside from Malays, he's in Chinese. Another big population in another type of population we have in Malaysia is Indians. We have a lot of them, let's say. So I don't know if any of them were offended or liked Apu. I don't know how many. I do know some Indians in Malaysia, but I don't know if they liked or were offended by Apu's portrayal, by the portrayal of Apu, let's say. And I wonder how many characters would be reacting to Raj from Camp Laszlo. Oh, since he is a character that also speaks in a thick Indian accent and is voiced by an American. I mean, that was a moment in history. I mean, Joe Murray did say, yes, you can use accents for your characters, but you might want to be mindful on which accents you're using for the characters, in case they come off as a bit stereotypical. Um, Even though I live in Malaysia, I have failed to master the Malay accent. And I don't really like to do a Chinese accent, let's say, because a lot of folks I know and a lot of my relatives are Chinese blood. So it'd be very wrong for me to try and mimic the accent, especially since I have watched a ton of Chinese stereotypes of some old American shows, like in Lady and the Tramp with the Siamese cats, or Aristocrats with the fortune cookie always wrong cat, let's say. Sometimes I do worry myself. Anyways, what was I again? Oops. Yeah, we have Apu. He's playing the Bazuki. There we go. And let's cross that out. How many other things do we have left? Okay, we've only got about five folks to finish, and then we might cap this off. All right, let's see. Who's playing cards? Who's playing cards? Let's see. Interesting. Oh wait, should it? Wait, if you're gonna ask me to draw, if you're gonna ask me to draw Ida, Rain, and Lilith, should it be based on their current designs, as in season 3, or should it be based on their past ones, like Ida in season 1, Rain in season 2, or Lilith in season 1 or 2? Which design? Because remember, the Owl House is a show where the characters' designs keep constantly changing. I mean, Luce used to be super short-haired in season 1, but later down the line, her hair became a little more poofy. Amity started off as green-haired in her first appearance. Later down the line, she dyed it cotton candy purple, and then let's see, hmm. 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 Yeah, anyone noticed that in the spoilers, if you haven't seen the finale, which was a week ago, Lilith, Ida, now looks like Captain Hook. I'm just making sure it's some teeth. Now, before you say anything, fellas, I am aware that I don't think we're ever going to get a continuation of the series. I think the show is definitely officially over, but maybe one day it can have a resurgence. I mean, look at Phineas and Ferb. It's a show that has been over since 2015, and now it's making a comeback. Like, we're actually getting a Phineas and Ferb season 5, 8 years after the original was ended. So there's always a possibility of that happening. And even though Gargoyles has officially ended in the 1990s, the guy who created Gargoyles, he's still trying to find a way to. He is still trying to find a way to have the show revived again. He's hoping that Disney will hire him again, and he can finish Gargoyles the way he wanted the show to be. He wanted it to be finished, or how let's say how do I say it? How do I say it? The way he wanted it, or the spin-offs. That's it. The spin-offs. He wanted a show to be spun off into several things, like Time Dancer, where Brooklyn has the time-traveling device called the Phoenix Gate, and he comes across some characters in various different time periods. And there's another spin-off that takes place with the new Olympians, the one with the Greek mythology characters. There's a lot of people. Technically, Gargoyles did end, but it was not something he wanted. The creator wanted. He considers the final season of Gargoyles as non-canon because it did not fit the way he wanted to see. He wanted to see the show end. So it is possible, though not in a very long time. It may take several years, but it is possible that maybe one day the Owl House can continue in some way. Gravity Falls came back as a novel, well, called the Lost Legends, and Dana, the creator of the show, she may have left the series, but she can always come back. Heck, someday. I mean, there is. I mean, the let's say Craig McCracken and Jendi Tartakovsky and C.H. Greenblatt. They're folks who at one point left certain studios, but later came back on some certain occasions. Like he left to do Jendi Tartakovsky. He made Dexter's Lab and Samurai Jack. He left the studio to do Hotel Transylvania, and then later he came back again to finish off Samurai Jack and is doing Jendi. Craig McCracken made Powerpuff Girls and Fosters. He left to work at Disney to make Wander Over Yonder, but now he's back to do he's back to reboot Powerpuff Girls and Fosters. Yes, we're having yet another reboot to Powerpuff Girls, but with the creator involved. I would say I'm interested, but it's not going to be the same that Tom Kane is not involved. And in case you don't know, he had a stroke back in 2020, and this caused him to lose his acting voice. He's... Yeah, it's taking a bit of a while because even though I do love drawing the Owl House, the characters are quite complex, let's say. Thanks. Okay, not as complex as most animes, but it is enough to slow down a bit of time. Okay, now to add to do react. Now to include some reactions to Apparently, there was a moment in the fan base where a lot of people still really have a thing against Lilith, is despite what during the days of, I think it was during the days of Agony the Witch. Keep in mind, even though I did see the Owl House when I did see the Owl House when the show was sort of at its prime, but when it first on its first year, but people were upset when Lilith did something to her sister, her Ida, with the curse. Yes. And even to this day, some people still don't forgive Lilith. They still see her as a monster, and yet they kind of forgive Hunter, despite the bigger things he caused. And heck, a lot of people were so quick to forgive Amity, despite her earlier appearances. Let me just move this a little bit. And now to include Ida's Rainstorm. I wonder what they have to say. I have to keep reminding myself that Rain is non-binary and prefers they them. I think this might be the first time in one of my live streams or request challenges that I actually am drawing a non-binary character. And it's one of the reasons why I didn't bother making a it's one of the reasons why I didn't bother making a request challenge that's either male or female focus, like an International Women's Day live stream or an International Men's Day live stream. The only exception being the Father's Day or Mother's Day live stream, because otherwise, where does Rain fit in? Heck, where does Gonzo from the Muppets fit in? I mean, they have been established that their gender is a whatever, as shown in the comic, and also in Gonzarella, the Muppet Babies cartoon. And no. Yeah, that'll do. I think I've said this before, but I didn't at first. I did not think Rain was non-binary. I thought they did look a bit masculine, and they did sound a little James Arnold Taylor-ish. I had to look up online and watch the credits to realize that's not the case. Yes. Now I was aware that there are. I think my first awareness of a non-binary character was Steven Universe Future. I didn't see the show, but I was aware of a character who was played by a non-binary actor. Was it India Moore or something? And then there was another character in She-Ra and the Princess of Power, also played by a non-binary actor named Double Trouble. Oh, It was based on a scrapped She-Ra princess who was planned to be included in the 80s cartoon but got scrapped, but was later revived again in 2018 as a non-binary character. And then there's Ridley Jones with a bison who is a non-binary character, of course. Now, of course, there are still some people in the world who don't believe NBs exist, and some people are angered that their gender, something like that. I don't know. I mean, I'm just like thinking to myself, why can't you just let people be whoever they want to be? Do they see themselves as female? Do they see themselves as male? Do they see themselves as non-binary? Let them see what they want to see themselves as. Let them be what they want to see themselves as. Yes. Let them be whatever they want to be. In fact, I actually did come up with. I do have a couple of non-binary characters made. 2 so far. One character who has a habit of doing 2 things simultaneously. I call them the NB bug. And there's another one that I'm planning to make, but I won't reveal what they are just yet. And I'll wait. I have to wait for the right moment to and then I'll tell you. Now, of course, another famous NB person, of course, well, nowadays infamous, is Ezra Miller, but we don't talk about Ezra Miller. Even if they are having another starring role in The Flash one last time. There we go, fellas. We have Rain, Lilith, and Ida playing cards. That's taken care of. And now, I think we might just have room for one more. And, oops. Just painting or drawing. Like, have one person paint and one person do the modeling. Like, make them like one of them French girls. Oh wait, no, don't do it like the French girls, because this is a friendly live stream. Thank you. Now, Smurgle. Do you mean Smeagol? Oh, Smurgle. Let's see, there's a picnic basket. No, I need a model and a painter, so the picnic basket, I'm afraid it does not count as a caricature. Let's see. Sorry, did I offend somebody? Let's see, No. I mean, by painting and drawing, I mean one person has to either paint or draw, and the other one has to model. The other has to model. Who's the model? Who's the... Let's see. Huh. Yay. Actually, what did his head look like again? Nay, Mr. Ranger, sir. I actually don't think we have a lot of time to. I don't think we have enough time to do the part where where I do a random person doing something. I mean, I don't think there's enough room on the boat. And let me just Hey, Mr. Ranger, sir. Sometimes every time I think of Yogi Bear, I always like to mimic his voice, like, hey, 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 hey. Maybe next year when the Olympics comes, I'll probably do a Scooby All Star Left Olympic live stream, and or something else, I don't know, because sometimes I think of Scooby's All Star Left Olympics. Sometimes and it was like one of the biggest crossovers of Hanna-Barbera, featuring Scooby Doo, the Yogi Bear, and a character who looks like Muttley, but he's not really Muttley. Again, I think it has something. I think it might have something. Something to do with the copyright problem Hanna-Barbera had with some characters. Thus, they had to create a character that coincidentally looks like another character that Hanna-Barbera used to have. Before I show what's on the picture, I just need to do that modeling first, to get that model in. It's insane how Warner Brothers completely changed some characters' personalities. They watched Jellystone, didn't like some of the character changes, like Jabberjaw and Squiddly Diddly. They were so out of character. Hey, there is Yogi. There. Oh, what happened? What happened? Huh? Huh? Something's... What? Okay, I just thought something was a bit weird. Never mind. I better make sure. Even though yes, it sorry, I'm just thinking about something else. It's better that I was thinking about just putting her in a swimsuit, but then I remembered yeah, especially not in icy waters, because some people could die from hypothermia if you're not without your coating on. Let's say it's always best to make sure you have a little bit of something on yourself. Um. All right, let's. Oops, I forgot one more thing on her. Um. And let's see what Yogi has to paint on it. And let me just make sure. Oops. These are very strange things on. Oh, wait, what on earth is Yogi drawing? What's not around for? So. Actually, this is not the right yeah, for some reason Yogi is just not really painting Catswell, but painting like a very strange actually this is not a good coloring, so actually, I'm not sure what I'm drawing. I think it's a grapefruit or something. I think he's trying to draw some sort of grapefruit. And extra licorice. I don't know. This is like my first time drawing licorice. I don't know. I never. I think I have tried licorice, but I didn't like the taste. Let's say. Has anyone watched Jellystone? Yes, I have seen Jellystone. Okay. All the tasks on here are all complete, but I think I have room for one more drawing. Let me just go to here and let me just get rid of the tasks. And can I just ask somebody to have me draw something on this? I just want people to have me draw something on this funnel-y place. Let's say I want to know, I just want to draw something on this funnel. Just anything on this funnel. Yeah, which spiral? You gotta be a bit specific on which spiral. Is it the Skylander spiral? Is it the Legend of Spiral spiral? Is it the classic spiral? You gotta be a bit more specific than that, just in case. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Hey, you say, how are you today? Good for you. Doing great. Let's see. Let's see. It's a bit too big, but I'll shrink him in just a moment. Yeah, I just can't. Just remembering myself to include the wings. That way, people won't be won't always keep being super picky about whatever I include. I mean, some people are often keep saying to me, "Where are you? Where's his wings? Where's his wings? Where's his Sims?" I keep saying to them they're safely tucked away on his back in case he needs them again. I mean, sometimes it can be very uncomfortable sitting down at times. Okay, let me just shrink. There. Okay, there we go, fellas. The thing is finished. Now let's see if I got everything right. It's got the saving the thing, the spitting, the chatting, the bench, the sick, the accordion, violin, bazooki, and drums, the binoculars, the funnel, the painting, the dance, the king of the world, and cards and stuff like that. Okay, I think everything is set. And, alright fellas, I think we come to the end of the live stream, but allow me to show you a little something. Now that these guys are here, let's let's set sail. And let me show you what I mean on that part. Let me just just let it publish a little bit. It'll be here. It is. Sorry, I'm just adjusting a bit.
Captain! Iceberg ahead! Attention everyone, this is your captain speaking. We're about to make a hard port. Please remain seated. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Phew, glad that's over.
Captain, damage on the starboard side. Water levels are rising. The boat's about to sink.
Attention everyone, this is your captain speaking once more. The ship is sinking. Evacuate towards the lifeboats immediately!
Captain, there are no lifeboats. BRR forgot to draw them.
Well then, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a privilege being your captain. See if Davy Jones has enough room in his locker for us. Good night. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm a fish. I can breathe on the water. But what about... Never mind, they're just cardboard cutouts. It's not a total loss. That was a prop, I swear.
And fellas, what you saw was an actual animation of my of the Titanic. I actually did some animation on this live stream on this before I actually went live, and it was a little test, but I think I'm pretty proud of it. And thanks for giving me some ideas of what guests are on board. Of course, I didn't have enough time to animate the guests, but it was a fun experiment, let's say. Alright, fellas, I don't know what my next live stream is going to be like, but thank you for joining me in this live stream, and may everyone who was on the boat rest in peace. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for the requests. I'm hoping the next live stream will be sooner than and will be quite soon. I don't know. Maybe it's just a request challenge or something. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this video.